In this video, we're going to show you how to install the idler pulley in your dryer. So now, to install our idler pulley, and this one it's pretty easy, we're just going to take the pulley on bracket, and in this one the assembly locks into the frame by inserting that tab and setting it into place. So the next piece we'll want to do is put our belt around the drum and install those into the machine. So just take your new belt, put it over the drum, and you want to make sure you have it with the rib side down against the drum. Slide it till it's into place, and you can tell where it needs to go because there's probably already a mark on the drum where a belt has been before. And once you get it pretty well lined up, I use the belt as a bit of a handle to help me lift the drum so it's staying fairly straight. I'm just going to slip it into one side of the cabinet, move it into place, and I'm just going to lower the back end of the drum onto the drum rollers. And then I'm just going to lower my belt. I'll just let the drum come down and rest on the motor. Then I'll go down underneath and we'll connect the belt around the idler pulley and onto the motor shaft. So now I'm just going to take my belt and go to roll it under the idler pulley and put some pressure on the pulley to bring it up. That'll allow me to slip the belt onto the motor shaft. Let it take up the tension. Then I'm just going to lower the drum down till it comes to a rest. And now I can look at putting the front panel on the dryer. So with our drum and belt back in place, we're now going to put the front panel on. And on the front panel, you'll notice it has some holes on either side, and they marry up with this clip here, and there's one on either side. So we're going to bring the front around and basically drop our front, or set our front, into place so that these notches go onto those little latches. Now you may find it a little easier to lift your drum so it's sort of out of your way, and then just raise that up and get one side set into place. And then I'll open up the door, raise my drum, take my hand and just apply a little pressure of a squeeze. I'm just curling my fingers around the drum, and that'll pull it together. And now I can put the two screws in, one in each corner. So once you have that secured, you're just going to connect the electrical harness for the door switch. And again, this one's just a block connector, which is easy. Other models may be 3 or 2 individual wires that slide onto the terminals of your door switch, but whichever way you have it, just reconnect those wires. So now that I have the front back on and I can rotate my drum, I just want to turn it a little bit so that I can do two things. One, confirm the alignment of my belt is good. And the other thing I'm looking for is to make sure that my seal here in the back is not curled under as it is right now. If it is, I'm just going to pull my drum ahead, and that'll allow it to come back into place. And then I'll continue rotating the drum and do the same thing. Just make sure that that felt is up into place. Continue rotating the drum. And this is doing two things. One, I'm making sure the felt's in place, and it's aligning the belt so it's tracking properly. So we'll just rotate that around. Everything's looking good. So now I can close the top down. I'll just lower the top back down into place. Just apply a little pressure in the corner for that latch to grab. Now I just need to put the two screws back in. Snug up those screws. Put our lint filter back into place. And that's how easy it is to install the idler pulley in your dryer.